Today we are witnessing the graduation of participants who are part of the Paceway project. The Paceway project stands for Pathway for Sustainable Employment for Women and Children. So apart from the graduation too, we are taking the opportunity to launch two associations that came out as a result of the project. The first association is Young Entrepreneurs in Construction, and then the second association is Association of Young People in Construction. The difference between the two is that the forum and the Young Entrepreneurs Forum is for young people who have their own micro enterprise and have formalized it, and we're bringing them together to form an association so that we can put them together to get contracts. The second one are young people who have been employed in construction by big companies, but want to continue to support them and give them welfare. And so if we put them together in an association, it's easy to mobilize them. It's also easy to replicate the same process in other districts as we expand the project to other places as well. And the graduation is for the micro-enterprise participants. The micro-enterprise participants are a sector or a group that are part of the project. We had 4 categories. The first group of participants we had are called the unskilled. These are 200 young women who had no knowledge in the construction sector. We brought them together and gave them training in construction, some in tiling, carpentry, steel bending, electricals, POP, and the like. And those 200 women successfully completed and obtained their Proficiency 1 certificate. And as I speak to you, some have set up their own companies, others have been employed in other companies, others have come together as a group and are working in one venture in there. And for each group that we brought together, we provided them with soft skills training and some form of technical skills training. So today we are celebrating the micro enterprise group, who are young people who are already qualified in construction, have their informal micro enterprise, and we supported them to formalize their enterprises with the Registrar General, so that they will also contribute towards that, but be able to expand their ventures and be able to obtain bigger contracts and employ more people as well. So today's celebration or graduation is to really celebrate these young men for the achievement they've had in the formalization of their businesses.
How many?
For 3 years. Started in 2020 and 2023 we're closing it out in here.
Okay, so
The question is posed with the intention that the people who are at home are being lazy. From our perspective, we don't think they are being lazy. We think it's lack of information available to them. And if they are able to access the information as to where what is, there are a number of projects of this nature going on. And if they don't know, how would they access it? So by being able to have this information, because these young people are always on social media and all that, so this information should be available on social media platforms and other places for them. They too should take the initiative to go around their districts and other places to go and ask for such opportunities, because they do exist and they'll be involved. That's not alone. We're moving in an age where entrepreneurship is the order of the day, and so sitting down and waiting for white collar jobs when you can get a skill and venture into blue collar job is much easier these days. And so they can venture into training, and now the TVET sector has been reformed in such a way that you can do informal TVET training, informal TVET training, and within 6 months you should be able to have some skill at your fingertips that you can set up, or you can partner with somebody to be able to get things running. And I know a lot of young people are doing what they call side hustles. So they can do those things as side hustles whilst they still keep their dream of being whatever they want to be alive.
one issue that
One of the things that would be helpful is being part of associations like what we are forming that will support them to really then get opportunities. Because when the opportunities are bad, what happens is that they want mobilized groups to be able to benefit from it. So that's how they are able to do it. The other thing is that there is also that notion that because I have the skill, I have to be paid more. And so sometimes you find that some young people, with the desire for more cash, don't get jobs to do as well, or don't get employed, because after you have received the training, you need to do some form of internship. You need to learn and improve your skills and be a master before you can really start earning more. And in any venture, you start small and you grow. So when you grow and you have a good customer base and you have that credibility, then you can earn more.
So it's a great job for yourself, even quite a hard work. If you want to progress to the highest, to the doctorate,